Right now, someone is weighing three profound choices that will determine your shared future. Pause for a moment, because what unfolds here goes beyond simple information. This reveals the inner workings of a soul that contemplates you more intensely than you've ever imagined. We're not discussing shallow sentiment here. This transcends mere physical attraction. This isn't random interest. This is someone positioned at the threshold of vulnerability, wrestling with what to do about you, about this bond, about tomorrow, and about emotions they've carried in silence for far too long. Today, you'll uncover the three critical choices this individual is weighing regarding you, revealed gradually, thoroughly, and understand why these choices sculpt their thoughts, behaviors, and emotions toward you daily. Settle in comfortably. Absorb this slowly. Allow each word to penetrate your awareness. Choice number 1. Do I risk revealing my most guarded emotional depths to you? This question cycles repeatedly through their consciousness, particularly during late hours, when silence blankets everything and their thoughts have nowhere to escape. You might be unaware, but they've constructed formidable barriers around their vulnerability across many years. Not from lacking desire for intimacy, but because past wounds, betrayals, letdowns, or abandonments remain embedded within them. Your arrival triggered something unexpected. You stirred feelings they believed permanently buried, a tenderness, an optimism, a conviction that perhaps someone genuinely understands them exists, someone who perceives them, someone who grasps their unspoken truth. But internal conflict rages. Should I become vulnerable? Can I trust what's happening? Should I permit this person access to territories I've never revealed? This choice carries immense weight for them. Allowing proximity means granting power to inflict pain, and you effortlessly have become capable of affecting their emotional state. Your quiet moments impact them. Your nearness impacts them. Your language impacts them. Your withdrawal impacts them. They experience this link more profoundly than you comprehend. Your absence speaks louder than anyone else's presence. Moments exist when they sit contemplating you, instances when they revisit your exchanges, occasions when merely thinking your name generates unusual warmth within their chest. During these times, they wonder, should I genuinely welcome this person into my existence? Can I entrust them with my fragility? Have I finally found who I've been seeking? They haven't resolved this because courage and authentic connection intertwine. Genuine intimacy always requires bravery. Choice number 2. Do I pursue this bond aggressively or retreat before emotional investment deepens? This represents the second dilemma and carries the greatest anguish. Part of them feels magnetically drawn toward you like predetermined fate, an unexplainable energy, a magnetic force that persistently returns regardless of their emotional distancing attempts. Yet another part whispers, caution. What if pain follows later? What if attachment forms and reciprocation doesn't exist? What if loss occurs after complete emotional surrender? Consequently, they oscillate constantly. One day they feel remarkably connected to you. The following day creates distance. One moment conversation flows endlessly. The subsequent moment brings withdrawal into silent contemplation. Not because care is absent, but because caring this intensely frightens them. They dread falling too completely. They fear surrendering control. They fear developing emotional reliance upon you. You're not simply another acquaintance in their world. You represent someone capable of transforming their emotional landscape, and they recognize it. This connection feels overwhelming, concentrated, risky, magnificent, simultaneously. Loving you feels like standing at the edge of everything I've ever wanted and feared. Therefore, they question themselves. Should I fully commit to these feelings and gamble, or should I withdraw before reaching the point of no return? This dilemma consumes them internally. Certain days they desire holding you permanently and refusing release. Other days they seek heart protection through maintaining distance. Yet whenever withdrawal attempts occur, something draws them back toward you. A recollection, a thought, an instant, a sensation. Their heart understands its desire, but their mind fears what complete commitment to you might bring. Choice number 3. Should I reveal my authentic emotions to you or conceal them indefinitely? This constitutes the most significant, weightiest, and most transformative decision. This individual harbors substantial feelings for you, exceeding what's been expressed, demonstrated, or what your awareness encompasses. Their thoughts about you defy imagination. You materialize in their dreams, their contemplations, their peaceful moments. Your memory accompanies them throughout daylight. Your essence lingers long after physical departure. But here lies the obstacle. They're uncertain whether emotional disclosure will create closeness or generate distance. What if rejection follows? What if their feelings aren't mirrored? What if confession alters everything irreversibly? These uncertainties maintain their silence, not from unwillingness to communicate, but from fear of losing you by exposing emotional depth. Occasionally, they compose messages never transmitted. Sometimes they rehearse conversations that never materialize. Sometimes they approach truth-telling, then retreat at the final instant. Not because their affection lacks strength, but because their apprehension proves powerful. They've never encountered someone comparable to you, and preserving your current dynamic matters. Now they face a pivotal juncture. Should I finally articulate my feelings, or should I maintain internal secrecy and surrender to time's judgment? This represents the struggle occupying them presently on a spiritual level, not merely an intellectual one. Understanding what this signifies for you, these 3 choices illuminate one truth only. This person maintains emotional investment in you. Their thoughts about you run deep. Their care exceeds their admissions, and they experience the connection powerfully. You're not a fleeting thought occupying their mind. You're not a transitory feeling. You're someone whose existence stirs their heart, confronts their anxieties, awakens their sentiments, and compels them to face aspects of themselves typically avoided. You've claimed space within them, space exclusively yours, space they're attempting to comprehend. This connection possesses rarity, the variety that transforms individuals. When someone weighs these 3 choices, it indicates emotional attachment. Mental influence from you exists. They desire something authentic despite fear. They envision potential futures. They sense your connection's intensity. Their thoughts about you transcend ordinary patterns, glimpsing their heart currently. If you could observe their mind presently, you'd discover someone checking devices, hoping for your communication. Someone wondering about your activities. Someone imagining futures where proximity exists. Someone restraining themselves to avoid losing you. Someone experiencing indescribable sensations. Someone believing your arrival held purpose. You're not coincidental, you're not accidental, you're someone their soul identifies. They simply lack expression methods currently, the resolution. Their heart gravitates toward you. Despite hesitation, despite anxiety, despite overthinking, their heart gradually selects you, not from your requesting, not from your forcing, but because your presence unlocks aspects of them feeling secure, witnessed, and comprehended. They're making choices about you because significance exists. You're someone impossible to disregard. You're someone touching their soul. You're someone altering their emotional universe. Shortly, one of these choices transforms into action. They'll either become vulnerable or initiate movement or express something held internally. But clarity exists. You hold deep importance to this person, beyond your knowledge, beyond their words, beyond their demonstrations. Welcome to Psychology Wisdom. If hidden truths about minds and hearts intrigue you, subscribe immediately and activate notifications so transformative insights never escape you.